Chapter 7. The Roadblocks. As the days turned into months, the honeymoon phase of our relationship began to fade, giving way to the practicalities and realities of our individual lives. Lucas and I loved each other deeply, but we started to encounter roadblocks that neither of us had anticipated. Differences in our career aspirations and future plans began to surface, causing tension and uncertainty about our compatibility. My Aries nature, with its ambition and drive, was relentless. I had dreams and goals that I was determined to achieve, and I wasn't willing to compromise on them. Lucas, too, had his own aspirations, his own path that he was equally passionate about. Our individual ambitions, while admirable, seemed to be pulling us in different directions. Internally, I struggled with the growing conflict. My heart was torn between my love for Lucas and my personal dreams. The Aries in me wanted to fight for both, to believe that I could have it all. But the reality was more complex. Each conversation about the future felt like navigating a minefield, where one wrong step could lead to an explosion of emotions. The tension began to seep into our daily interactions. Small disagreements turned into heated arguments, each of us stubbornly holding on to our own perspectives. My impulsiveness, a hallmark of my Aries nature, often led me to speak without fully thinking through the consequences. Lucas, on the other hand, was more measured, trying to find a balance that often eluded us. Reflecting on our arguments, I realized that my single-minded focus on my own ambitions was both a strength and a potential downfall. Aries are known for their determination and drive, but this can sometimes come at the expense of flexibility and compromise. I had to confront the possibility that achieving my dreams might mean sacrificing the relationship I cherished. The more I thought about it, the more conflicted I felt. My love for Lucas was deep and genuine, but my ambitions were a fundamental part of who I was. I couldn't ignore them, and the thought of compromising on my dreams felt like betraying myself. Yet the prospect of losing Lucas was equally unbearable. I felt trapped in a tug-of-war between my heart and my aspirations. In the quiet moments of introspection, I tried to envision a future where we could both thrive. I wanted to believe that we could find a way to support each other's dreams without losing ourselves in the process. But the practicalities of our lives seemed to constantly challenge that ideal. My Aries spirit, ever resilient, refused to give up hope, but the path forward was shrouded in uncertainty. Our relationship was at a crossroads. Each day brought new challenges, new questions about how we could make it work. The Aries in me was determined to fight for what I loved, but I also had to acknowledge the reality of our situation. It wasn't just about passion and love. It was about finding a sustainable way to navigate our differences. Despite the tension, there were moments of clarity and connection that reminded me of why I loved Lucas. His patience, his understanding, his unwavering support, even in the face of conflict, were qualities that I deeply admired. These moments gave me hope, a flicker of light in the midst of our struggles. As we faced these roadblocks, I knew that our relationship would be tested like never before. It was a test of our resilience, our ability to communicate and compromise, and our commitment to each other. My Aries heart, with all its passion and intensity, was ready to face the challenges head-on. I was determined to find a way to balance my dreams with my love for Lucas, to navigate the roadblocks with courage and determination. The journey ahead was uncertain, but I felt a renewed sense of resolve. With Lucas by my side, I believed we could overcome the obstacles that lay in our path. Together, we could find a way to merge our individual dreams into a shared future. It wouldn't be easy, but I was ready to fight for it, to fight for us.